if you've experienced a lot of suffering in your life, there's this tendency in human nature where if you experience a lot of suffering, it makes you more indifferent to the suffering of other people. And it's a part of human nature I think we should all fight to avoid. And the thing about this tendency is that it's very cyclical, if that makes sense. A lot of things in human nature are cyclical. If you become more indifferent to the suffering of other people, that also makes you have more trouble fitting into society, because we form relationships by caring about other people. And caring about other people is a great way to signal that we are a part of this like collective human experience, right? And societies tend to orient themselves around people who care about other people, okay? And when you go down this path of being more indifferent to other people, it kind of sets you on a path of isolation and loneliness, because when you don't care about other people as much, it takes you away from the experience of being human. You know, you become more self-reliant, and that's like obviously okay, but ultimately we are social species and we kind of need other people to feel happy whether we want it or not. And by being more indifferent to other people, we kind of enter this path of self-reliance and isolation that takes us away from this like core attribute of social like unity that we need. And I think if you want to live like a good and happy life, I feel like the tendency to feel more indifferent to other people's suffering is something that should be avoided in general. So in conclusion, there's obviously many ways to live life, but I think that there is like the ooga booga part of our brain that needs other people to survive, and caring for other people is like generally like the core attribute of like why we spend time with other people, right? And if you're just more indifferent to other people's suffering because you've experienced a lot of suffering yourself, there's this like tendency to go in that direction. But I would just like invite you to ask yourself if that's like a direction that you want to live your life in.